I would now like to call up my sister BBG, Sydney Ovadia, for honorary lifetime membership.
Hi guys. Really quickly before I start, thank you if you're still listening. I know it's really hard to listen over Zoom for so long, but if you're here and listening, I appreciate you. Okay, to light up my candle, I call Dahlia Wright and Michelle Chev, and both of you can read. It doesn't matter. Okay, how do I do this? There.
By the power vested in us by BBYO Lake Ontario region, we hereby welcome you, International Order of the B'nai B'rith Girls. My internet connection is unstable. May you continue to lead with free and joyous heart and a mind that is filled with the thoughts of deeds that are pure and noble.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so hi everyone. If you don't know me, you probably just joined this year, but I'm Sydney Ovadia, and I became a member back in 2016, attending the first ever Dor Chadash and Dayan program. I just kind of went with the flow, and somehow I ended up here. 5 years later, with a ton of new friends, memories, and experiences you literally cannot get anywhere else. When I tell you BBYO is a place like no other, I mean it. I remember my first life ceremonies being extremely confused and sad for all these people I didn't even know. So if that's you and you're not graduating this year, I have some news for you. You know the quote, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Well, you're in the good old days. Okay, so I don't really want to share my entire story because it's long and you might know it already, but basically along with Dahlia, Sivan, and a couple of other people, I founded my home, my chapter, Dor Chadash. And without even realizing it, I became super involved and was elected as the first chapter Nasia. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but I don't think anyone ever really knows what they're doing. And then the next year I was regional shlicha, and then the following year I was regional siganit, and then I finished as chapter mora this fall term. Anyways, enough about me. Here is some real and honest advice. So get involved as early as possible, take advantage of every leadership opportunity, but you've heard this all before in all these speeches. This part goes to my shy friends. Yes, you, if you are sitting there at home in your bed and you don't think that I know who you are, I know who you are and your name and what you look like. So you might be thinking, I'm not shy, she's not shy. I see her talking to people all the time, but that is false. I'm very shy and I'm scared almost all of the time. So if you're like me, you're not alone. I spent a ton of my time my first year on regional board, quiet and super intimidated by older people. I was scared of saying a bad idea and pretty anxious people would judge me. Why? I have absolutely no idea. I don't believe in regrets at all, but if this is you, you're going to look back and say, Sydney, you were right. Being so shy is unnecessary and completely stupid. Stupidity is my second point. Shout out to Rihanna, because she was the first person I gave this advice to earlier this year. So much of what we stress over and think is the end of the world is so stupid. It's pointless, and you will probably not remember it, and if you do, you'll laugh about it. Prime example, in March 2017 at Invite Night, probably the worst program I have ever run. Everything went wrong. Me, Dahlia, and Evan came out of Harvey's that night almost in tears. Looking back, it's actually pretty funny how the night went and just kept getting worse and worse. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is please don't stress about the little things that will not matter. It is so stupid. Please don't forget to have fun. Trust me, even in the most stressful of events that you may be running, you can always find time to laugh and make happy memories. I run some of the biggest regional programs and understand the feeling. Kevin, Hannah, advisors, don't listen for just 1 second, but sometimes it is okay to break the rules. Sometimes. And if you need ideas, you can let me know. When BBYO gets back in person, trust me, it will get a lot better. Be patient. Not to say online hasn't been amazing, but nothing beats screaming with your friends in the middle of the JCC. Okay, now one last thing, and I promise I'm almost done. Thank you to Dahlia and Michelle for being the best roommates and making everything fun. I love you. Thanks to the 39th and 40th Regional Board, I learned so much more than I could have ever expected. Thank you to all the older members that I was terrified of for so many years because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have them to look up to. Thank you to staff. Kevin is by far the most organized person I've ever met. Um, and also, I don't know if they're here or not, but Caroline, Ray, and Jordan Finewax, I would not have done half the things if it weren't for you guys. So thank you. Also, Samara Farava, being the most entertaining advisor. I love you and your smelly food every single Wednesday program. Also, thank you to Rihanna, Sharon, Sierra, Chandra, Jaden, and all of my cute little Dor Hadesh friends for letting me leave BBYO, knowing all of my hard work was totally, completely worth it. I have faith in you guys, and I'm so proud of all you so far. Lastly, again, thank you to everyone here for continuing to be involved in this one-of-a-kind movement. Any of you can text me whenever. I'm not intimidating, I promise you. Like, I'm really not intimidating. And yeah, that's it, I guess. Respectfully submitted with undying love for OG3, macaroni walls, 40 shorties, deep talks on my kitchen floor, Daddy Josh sneeze on, all the other daddies, Liddies, Winnipeggian friends. I see TikToks all week and in the airport. LOR number 36, Disney, and of course, all of you. I forever remain Sydney Sarah Ovadia, an honorary lifetime member of Chapter Dor Hadesh BBG number 2404 and Lake Ontario region. So to blow out my candle, I call upon Jaden Wright, Sierra Nash, Sharon Ackerman, Chandra, Jesse Garber, Adam Foreman, and to read it, I call upon Rihanna Toivas.
By the power vested in me by Lake Ontario Region and the International Order of the B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby induct you, Sydney Ovadia, as a lifetime member.